because I couldn't record while I was on stage with the panel, and you saw most of my recording was actually from behind, these are some of the things that I shared as part of women empowerment. It was tough putting it together because, like I said, it was my first one, and so you're like, oh my gosh, what am I going to talk about? They're saying women empowerment, but really, what is women empowerment and what specifically do you talk about? Because there is so much to talk about. And knowing me, of course, I can talk for days, yalla. I needed to really just note down the things that I would talk about. So this is what, just to give you guys a hint of what came to mind first and foremost when they said to me, empowered women empower women. And the first thing that came to mind was, personally, was just do it. I find that I procrastinate quite a lot, and I find excuses. Maybe also because, you know, I'm full of fear, and well, I used to be. I'm an alter ego now, darling. Hey, no fear. Right over here, we just do. All right. So the first thing that came to mind was just do it, and under that headline, I had like about 8 bullet points that I wanted to share with the guys. And the first one was have a vision. So this means that you need to believe in writing things down, in manifestation, and literally just knowing what you want. Because if you have those goals, then you're able to be focused and go towards that vision. So for example, with summer obviously coming up, you need to, if you want to go to gym and you have a specific body that you want to look like, so you put, I don't know, Will Smith or whatever, you know, you put him there, or whoever really, and then you know that you are focused on that. So you know, okay, so I'm not supposed to obviously have my sugar and carbs and or if you want to bulk up, depends, whatever you want. So having a vision and writing it down allows you to see all the time and constantly be reminded and be careful of your goals and your actions, or are they leading you in the right direction. And the second point was, it's also okay not to know. I find that we are so rushed, and as a result, we do things the wrong because one of my favorite things is the saying from the Bible, peace be still. So even when I don't know something, I really am comfortable with just stopping and going, actually, I don't know what to do, and I just sleep on it. I pray about it, obviously, and then I just sleep on it, and what's meant to be will happen. So I never have to rush and find an answer now, you know. So I always just make sure that you just step back and analyze, you know, take yourself out of the situation so that you're able to think clearer and you're able to make better decisions, obviously. And while you wait, don't just sit and watch TV and be like, oh, I don't know what to do. But do research, find things that you like, and just get some inspiration to help you get to what you will eventually want. And with that, you need to obviously set deadlines, because you can't be sitting there forever and ever and thinking, well, I'm waiting for a sign. And my third point was be you. Right, it's so important for you to be yourself, to be comfortable in who you are. I think being yourself is all the gift and the blessing that you can give the world and yourself, because it's simple, you do it effortlessly, you can't put an effort in being you. You are just you. You're just fantastic, you know. And I said you need to be honest to yourself and to others. So you need to know if something doesn't work for you, you know. All right, don't waste your time, don't waste other people's time. You know you're not gonna do this, you know you don't want to do it, don't do it. Like, my gosh, you know. And then I obviously would give some examples of things that I did for myself. If you guys want me to create a video about this, just let me know, you know. But and then I'd really just, you know, give examples of what would happen to me where I wasn't honest to myself and others, and how I end up being the bum. And then one of the most important ones is for you to be careful of your surroundings. I believe in this. One of the things I'm so good at is deleting people, blocking people, and the noise around me. So much so that even in the morning, I no longer listen or watch the news, because I just feel like you're starting off your day with such negativity. We're not disputing horror, it's reality, and these things happen. And of course, we appreciate our media houses for making us aware of the world we live in, you know. It's just not a good way to start your day or end your day. Yes, I can handle that during the day, but it's not, I don't want to start my day like that. That you need to declutter, which I believe in. So this obviously, you know, getting into spring cleaning, hence the word, and you just need to really evaluate the things that are bringing you down, and if something is not in line with your vision, then you remove it. Like one of the things I've done, and I'm well fresh into it, I'm sure the past 3 weeks, is stopping intake of sugar. Well, I've lessened, not, you know, but things like in my tea, I have honey now, you know. I know what the goal that I want to achieve. It's easier for me to then know what I don't need to use anymore. And I talk about, there's those things where you introspect, or okay, I really need to focus more. Alright, so I spoke about that, and I spoke about the importance of meditating and listening to right music, because wow. And my other point was, you learn as you grow. In order for you to actually master something, you have to start. So you can't sit there and be like, oh, I want to be the next David Lalemara. How roke ya mo high? What's a roke the outfit? Was that okay? Not the outfit, the cushions. You know, my favorite one of them is that can't doesn't exist. We like to use the word cannot. No, it doesn't exist. Just do it. All right. Just do it, as my message says. Just do it, and to never let anybody tell you that you can't do it. And I also use the word that you know, impossible is actually I am possible. So you need to do it. Just do it, and if you fail, well, you learn the lesson, and if you get it right, well, hey, it's an experience. Is never really a waste until you actually learn something from it. And then I spoke about a story of mine where I was super broke in April, and I was just saying how things just came together for me, where I was taking it one day at a time, and the lesson there was just not to worry. Like, we worry quite a lot, and we forget that health is wealth. So we need to really take care of ourselves. We stress so much, and you're like, oh, this thing is like, oh, and it's just not happening. Like, it really is. You need to let go. You pray about it, you let go. That's the beauty of the world and the universe, and you being centered in the things that you want, is that you pray, and you really allocate to the universe, whoever you believe in, and you actually let it go. And my closing lines, I said, do more of what makes you happy. I said, we are not given a spirit of fear. Think about children, because children are not fearful. They drive around, they walk around, they don't drive. No children should be driving. That's and then if you don't like something, you change it, and really just do it. So yeah, that was my speech, and I had people coming up to me even afterwards saying, oh my goodness, you know, they get interviews, but they get their interviews, they don't actually end up getting the jobs because they're not able to express themselves. So I'm excited that I gave one of the ladies my numbers, and I said to her, we'll sit together and we'll practice. We'll talk about things that how to actually get it right, because it's all good and well, but if you have all the talent and things and you're sitting in a corner, you're not using yourself, you're not selling yourself, you are not going to get whatever it is that you seek. So you need to be outspoken. And whether we like it or not, people that actually are outspoken, that are out there, are people that get opportunities, are people that actually get the deals. We are not saying you're not talented, but we say if you're not able to sell yourself, you're not going to be able to get those deals. Look at me. I literally just have under 3,000 followers on Twitter. Oh, Twitter I have just above 3,000, right? Ooh, so on Twitter I have just above 3,000, and on Instagram I have just under 3,000. So I think I have 2.9 something. And that is, to other people, they're like, oh my gosh, that's a lot. And to myself, I'm like, not really. I know people with thousands and thousands and thousands. But let me tell you something. The things I've been able to achieve with the work that I've put in through my blog have allowed me to be the best version of myself, have allowed me to reach out and work with amazing brands and do things that are beyond my wildest dreams. If anybody would have told me in just a year of my blog, these are the things that I would have achieved, but but you know, the God we serve obviously is amazing, and the universe and the alignment and the meditation and the vision and me putting in the work and my passion works for me. All right, so sometimes you're so focused on the numbers that you end up not doing the work. Well, honey, here I am with my NJ following Yana, and I'm in there making waves. I'm in places I've never dreamed I would be. I'm getting products. I'm invited to events. I'm actually living my best life by just doing it. And guess what? So can you. So without talking further than I should, really, I hope you guys have liked this content. It has inspired you and empowered you to want to be your better self, to live your best life. Please do like it, pretty please. I'm asking really nicely. Please subscribe and click down the notification button so that you can get notified every time I post. Feel free to leave your comment down below. Let me know if you guys want to see more of this inspirational content, which literally just came from an event and where people just thought they would like to know what I have to say, and I've been playing it down. Kante, look at me, this little dynamite has some dinas. Alright, this is Wintle Piri on behalf of your alter ego, and I'm signing over and out. Mwah!